Oh, hello. Here I am. Oh, wow. Bad hair day again. How you doing? So today, and many days after this, we're going to talk about an app. And this app is called Mind Tracks. MINDTRX. You can find that on, I guess, Apple, whatever. You know where to find apps. And we're going to do the natural brilliance. Get it? Why? Because it says be free of the model of failure that holds you back from achieving what you want. And I don't know about you, but everybody I know has some type of model of failure, either in relationships, health, or money, or all three. So go there and pick one, and we can do this together, right? I did it, and I've taken a ton of courses, psychological courses, have a degree in psychology, worked in the field. So what? That stuff changes constantly. What doesn't change is that this is what I think. There's stuff on your screen, Jerry. This is my husband's computer. What doesn't change is everyone that I know, no matter who you are, you want to be happy, healthy, and prosperous, wealthy, right? I don't know anybody that doesn't want that. They want to have a great relationship, first and foremost, with themselves, and of course, with somebody else to spend their life with. And they want to make enough money that they don't think about it, right? I mean, a lot of people are like that. They just want to have a happy life. And they want to be healthy. In other words, they want to enjoy their life, right? They want to be here and enjoy their life. And I think a lot of people have a lot of things that come into their life that prevent them from being happy, healthy, and wealthy. And they don't know how to get out of that loop in their head. And I did this exercise because I took this course. It's on the app. The app is worth it. Every penny you have to pay for this thing, get it. It's not my app, it's something that I use. It is, I think it's life-changing because it really gets you do it in the privacy of your own home, and there's nobody to judge, right? You do it and you follow the instructions. So you get the app and you listen to the first thing, which it's called Natural Brilliance. It's on the app. You got to look for it. There's a lot of stuff on this app. And it says it right here. It says, be free of the model of failure that holds you back from achieving what you want. You don't have to you don't have to go through years of therapy to figure out what you want. You know what you want. Just pick something, right? Just pick something. Don't overthink it. Just pick something. I want to lose weight. I want to make more money, right? Pick one thing. One thing. My relationship sucks. I want that to be better. I don't know. Pick one thing. Lightly preview the manual. Look at the manual, noticing your initial feeling level of comfort or discomfort with the topics presented. These responses will give you clues about your comfort zone. And you hear about comfort zones constantly, don't you? I mean, it's ad nauseum. You're like, oh my God, people are talking about a comfort zone again. A comfort zone is different for a lot of people. And he's talking about Paul Sheely, the man who designed this course and most of the stuff on this app, if not all of it. He's the founder of the company. what was I saying? Most people are just, you're in a loop. And he talks about stop signs. That's what I was saying. Stop signs. Rather than, it does talk about comfort zone, but stop signs, where you get up to a point and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't go beyond this, right? Whatever it is. These responses will give you clues as to the comfort zone and hints about where you will achieve breakthroughs. Then listen to the introductory session, Reclaiming Your Natural Brilliance. It's worth it to listen to this. To the best of your ability, write your response to the questions on the diagnose your stuck state. These are stuck states. There's a lot of coaches that talk about being in a stuck state. But most of the stuff that I've been, even all the neuroscience I studied, you're still like powering through with your exercises, with doing things, right? This is not about powering through anything. This is about you listening to this paraliminals, these exercises, and relaxing your way to a better life. It's counterintuitive to what most people think. It's counterintuitive to the way that we were all brought up. Relaxing your way to a better life? Are you kidding me? Can you hear your mother or your father or somebody calling you lazy? I can. When you have stress in your system, and 99.9% of the people breathing experience stress, more now than ever. And when you are stressed, when your system is stressed, you live with stress and it's affecting your physiology, the way your body manages itself in the world. Okay? Physiology, the way your body reacts to stress, the way your body reacts to food, drink, all kinds of things. That's physiology. You are an ecosystem. Your body is an ecosystem, right? It's filled with neurochemicals in your brain, nutrients, hopefully, that are feeding your organs, right? Good things, cells, all kinds of stuff, blood, all kinds of things that are keeping you alive. And lots of things that are helping you respond to life. When that ecosystem, your body and brain are out of whack from stress related to anything, watching the news, your kids are doing stupid things, your relationship is no good. Well, maybe it's okay, but it's not as good as it could be. Your job isn't something you like doing. Pick something. I would imagine anybody watching this or listening to this could get something to want to change, right? So start with listen to the introductory session, Reclaiming Your Natural Brilliance. To the best of your ability, write out your response to your stuck state. I wrote down a bunch of them. And I've studied a lot of neuroscience, right? And I think people think neuroscience is, like this really fancy way of getting people to realize something, a better goal, a better life, more money, a better relationship, get your startup going, all that stuff, be cool. Here's the thing. It isn't. It's fancy words for something to tell you to be better to yourself, period. It is. It's based on positive psychology. The funny thing is, the guy that came up with positive psychology, long before that, he was the one who came up with the theory of learned helplessness. Think about that. Just those words, learned helplessness, makes me want to be like depressed, right? Learned helplessness? Are you kidding me? You want to be happy. Most people I know just want to be happy. They want to be happy. They want to work. They want their job to mean something to them, right? Yeah. None of this is going to be handed to you. You got to do the work. And what's the work? Digging deep, figuring it out yourself, not listening to anything else out there. You know all the answers. You've got all the answers. You came into this world with all those answers. You did. Dr. Paul Shealy is the only person I've ever heard say that. And that's true. Yep. Most people just want you to drink their Kool-Aid so they can get you hooked on whatever they think. Yep, it's true. So and here's another thing. He's designed these recordings. Paraliminals are recordings that address some issue in your life. Let's say weight. I want to lose weight, right? Well, there's a paraliminal for that. It's a recording that talks to your non-conscious mind. And your non-conscious mind is anything other than your conscious mind. Some people would call it subconscious mind, unconscious mind. He calls it a non-conscious mind because consciousness is always, it's always on, right? Your consciousness is there all the time. It doesn't take a vacation. It doesn't sleep. Meaning what he's trying to get you to understand is that your non-conscious mind, you could call it universal laws, divine intelligence, your what else? Your higher self. My husband's over there. What else do they call it, Jerry? It's smarter than you. You've been maneuvering through the world, most people through this part of your brain, which is your executive function, which is also the thing that goes offline when you're in a flow state. It's true. When you're in a flow state, meaning when you feel good about what you're doing, you lose track of time, you go, oh my gosh, I just wrote this email to my old friend I hadn't seen in 20 years and I spent 2 hours doing it. But I was so in the moment, in the zone. That's a flow state, right? How did you feel when you were doing that? You probably lost track of time. And you were so in the moment writing that email. That's a flow state, right? You would do that whether you got paid to do it or not. That's autotelic behavior. Something you would do just because you like doing it. Like I like baking. I don't necessarily want to eat what I'm baking, right? I mean, I like it, but I don't really want it around the house because I don't want to consume a lot of it. But I like the act of baking because it relaxes me. Something that you like to do. So think about something that's been troubling you for years. The 3 big ones, what are they? Money, relationships, health. Anything else? He's shaking his head. He's not going to talk. Are you going to talk, Jerry? Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. He says hi. Use the fast finish session anytime as a quick review without having to spend a lot of time re-listening. You got to experience that. It's when they talk about the actual program, he records they just speed it up. So your non-conscious mind is listening and your conscious mind is trying probably to understand exactly what he's saying. You can pick up a lot of the words, but it speeds up, like really speeds up. But when you learn at that speed, you learn faster at a normal speed or deeper and faster. Isn't that cool? So it's the opposite of what we've been taught, like to power through, willpower. No, this isn't any of that. It's helping you to relax into a feeling of how it is you want to feel at any given moment about any problem that you have. How do you feel about that? Like crap a lot, probably, right? Do you like that feeling? Of course not. Do you want to continue feeling that? No. Try these. You will feel different. You will feel different about the possibilities of moving beyond those stop signs that he talks about. The things that stop you in your tracks from moving forward. Yes. It's not about writing it down. I've heard all this. I've read all this stuff. I've been certified in all kinds of other coaching programs. I have a psych background. It's not about writing it down and running away from it, or, even the affirmations, all that stuff is good. But for the most part, it doesn't do the trick for most people. It's still a paradoxical, persistent problem for most people. Pick one of them. Start with one. Start with the one that's probably been the most confounding thing that you can't fix. For a lot of people I know, and even myself, it's money. You make it and it flies out the door. Always got to pay something for somebody, right? A bill, something comes up, there's never enough, blah, 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 right? Yeah, I know. It sucks. It does.
What are you going to do with them?
Say it again.
What are you going to do with them?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. My husband's like, what are you going to do with them? So I'm going to be here. When am I going to be here? Every day at what time? I don't know. I don't know yet. But I want to do this.
Email you.
What?
Email
Oh,
you.
email me. What? To do what?
So that we can all set up a time.
Oh, okay. But there's nobody here right now. Nobody's here. So yeah, get this. I'm telling you. I mean, there's coaches out there. You guys got to get it.
As a coach, you're going to help them get through it.
Oh, yes. As a coach, my husband's telling me. Yes, of course. As a coach, I'm a coach.
Start a community.
I'm going to start a community. Okay, what else?
Going through
this. I want to start a community with going through this app. Yes. Get this.
And help you get
the maximum out of it. Yes, it's not my app. This is one that I use. There's little fruit flies around here. Yes. Yeah. There's a manual in this. I don't know. You can download it and print it. It's like 54 pages. I did it. I'm telling you.
Okay, you're going on and on.
No, I'm not going on and on. I'm trying to get the message out that I know this will change you. You will be amazed if you do the exercises, which means you just got to sit down and think about it. That's all. And as Paul Sheely said, it's not psychoanalysis. This isn't therapy, right? Nope. It's not going to interfere with any of that. If you're doing that, you can do this too, right? Yes. It's your life, isn't it? Is this your last I checked, anybody who's signing in and listening at any given time, you're trying to figure something out. That's why you're here, right? So get this app and we will go through this together. Yes.
I will put a link in the bottom.
I will put a link in the bottom. My email. And we will, and what's the link for? To say what the name of the app is? Yes, I'll put the name of the app in again so you know it, click on it, whatever. Yes. So you will be able to see what we're going to do. We're going to go through this. This isn't my app. I happen to use it a lot.
There's a lot of value.
There's a ton of value in here. Ton. I'm telling you, it's like a revolution. This, in particular, this app is worth your freedom. This is about you being free of all the bull that's out in the world. I'll keep it as clean as possible. So I'm going to put the information down below.
Yeah.
You can, to get the app, do they want my email? I'll put my email down there.
Put your email.
My email and my website. You can go there and look around. We're changing it right now. But yes. So this whole thing is not about me. This is about you getting this app and creating the revolution in your life with this app. That's what it's about. It is. This is not my app. It's just amazing. So get it. MINDTRX, Mind Tricks app in the App Store. And there'll be information down below if you didn't get that. So you can get it and I will figure out when I'm going to do this again tomorrow. And hopefully this goes out. If you get it, if you're watching this, send it to your friends. Send it out. Get the app. It's probably the best app you'll ever, ever, ever want to never be without. Get that? What means you want it. So get it. See you later. See you tomorrow. Bye. See you.